YouTube, how you guys doing? It is D at D Got Exotics here in the Southern California area. You see I got the Economy here behind me. This is one of our rental vehicles in our rental fleet here in the Southern California area. We rent out vehicles to rideshare guests, DoorDash drivers, Uber Eats drivers. But right now we're actually getting busy in it. And I just want to take some time to document a little bit of my thought process and for you guys to be able to take it on and run with it. I heard something that said when you take a piece of fruit, you take a bite of that fruit, and when you're done with it, guess what? You have a seed, something that could be nurtured, put in the ground and grow, and something that could be passed on, basically be able to be regenerated and allow others to enjoy as well. And with the information that I paid for, the groups that I've got in, and what I've been able to do with what I'm doing in the rental car industry is give these vehicles to rideshare drivers and be making 1,000 plus on these vehicles per month. So if you're getting these cars for 1,000, 5,000, or 3,000 to $5,000 cash on hand, you go ahead and install trackers, install insurance, make sure you have your contract in place, and basically you post your free listing, your Facebook ad. You could even start posting a Facebook ad now, and you can start generating leads, have a waiting list, and see just how busy these everyday vehicles are, because guess what? You see them every day driving past you, even though I'm not on a busy road. If it's not a Honda, Toyota, you're not seeing Lamborghinis, Ferraris every day unless you're, living, in Romania or something. But listen, I'm just here to say, don't be afraid to pay for that information. Don't be afraid to put yourself in environments, most likely, of people who are doing the thing that you want to be successful in. Like I said, I personally rent out cars in the Southern California area. I give them to Economy, DoorDash, and sometimes personal use renters who potentially have their own full coverage policy and want to rent long term with us. But look, this vehicle itself, after it makes its return on investment after 3 to 5 months max, basically, like I said, we rent these vehicles out anywhere from $300 to $400 a week. So this vehicle will be making anywhere from $1,200 to $1,600 a month. And basically, these renters are getting busy. They can make anywhere from $1,200 to $1,600 a week, especially with Uber, Lyft. Now, if you're doing delivery drivers, you're making around $1,000, $1,500 a week as well. So I just want to go ahead and kind of give you guys a breakdown of what I'm doing, what's available to you, what I pay for, and what I want to let you know that it's available. And if you're looking to take that next step with whatever you're doing, just know that each business has its own growth points and basically things that you need to do to scale. You can start with one. Once you proof of concept that thing works, hey, go ahead and get another car, reinvest into that thing, feed the baby. Don't be afraid to bet on yourself and bet on what's working. So you can continue to rinse and repeat the process. The car is a little bit dirty right now, obviously. I'm just, had to stop in this beautiful area. I just want to drop some information on you guys. Drop, what I have within my own mind, and just take action now. Not about looking the best in every moment. We're all human. I got a regular t-shirt on, I'm in a regular car, but just knowing, with these pieces of information, what this regular information could do for you, because it's not just regular information. When you're paying for something, obviously you get a return on it, and then guess what? You learn as you go, and you have to stay around environments of people who are doing that thing. So if you're in the rental car industry, if you're growing your own business, it's about scale, and you obviously know that you can only do so many things with what you have accomplished. Obviously you have to continue to move at scale, because you understand, for me, at least myself, I understand that, hey, this is something that works for me. This is something that I will be able to take care of myself, but also at scale, because, hey, I also want to have individuals who work and who are able to get paid for the service that, I may not be able to get to, because I'm posting videos, I'm, focusing on other marketing, servicing more investors. I can't be servicing both at once and meet my highest potential. So those are the points of business where you guys will see me go through. And obviously everything is temporary, but just appreciating and not moving with, a mindset of lack, because I'm more than abundant. I have information to share with you guys to where it could impact you along the way, and not just to be stubborn and lost in my own thoughts as I'm navigating this thought process, or this journey of scaling a rental car business. I'm currently managing 10 plus vehicles in the Southern California area, and you guys will be seeing me scale. And obviously, the journey will continue. So I'm just here to give you a breakdown here in a beautiful area. I also want to give you proof of concept as to why paying for information may be important. It's because you paying for that information, you know, you're in a university called life. You get to determine your growth. And if you continue to reiterate and move off of the same information that's allowed you to get the same, you know, results daily, you know, what change will you get from that if you truly have a deep desire to create a new reality for yourself? Hey, get an understanding of what that looks like and begin to move in that direction and get around individuals who are doing that thing. And obviously, you know, individuals who are doing that thing may not always have the time to just give out that information, but if you take time to get around them, you know, work for them, or even, you know, just ask questions, have interest, you know, be an individual who's seeking, they may have time to just, you know, fit you in their schedule, hey, bring you to this event. And that little shift there, you getting around those environments, getting around those individuals will begin to allow you to continue to step into that light. So if this video has brought you to an understanding or any awareness with the direction that you're going in life, be sure to subscribe. My name is D at D Got Exotics. You guys will continue to see the growth. I just, you know, as you take some time to get around the scenery, it's important to bring you around in all aspects of life, not just in one. And obviously, before you do one thing, you have to make sure your mind is right, because before you take that action, you can't do it from a state of lack. When you do one thing, it's going to cause you to have to do multiple other things to establish that thing is set and your foundation is strong. You can't just buy a car and just give it to any renter. You have to make sure you're giving it to individuals who are certified to ride with DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, because guess what? They already do the background checks. And if they had a bad background check, they wouldn't be able to drive. So little things like that, little pieces of information that you take down and actually utilize, not giving it to just anybody, you'll be able to have a business that actually lasts with longevity. So yeah, you guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and love.